doing a test right now. A lot of people don't understand the system that is in place, and you know, you can be so easily manipulated. Or dad would be doing everything that they can to protect them. And in this day and age, for our so-called children and our elderly parents to be taken from us without any trial by, a jury of our peers or anything like that. They don't even have to have it to where we speak. They just collect their information, and they do so by being so friendly. Hi, baby, how are you? I love you so much. And so this is kind of what happens. Excuse me for a second. A lot of parents don't know where their little ones are, where their children are, and it can be taken because you aren't aware of. People need to hear this. That anything like that, they just have been indoctrinated and programmed and trained, and they don't think for themselves. They just believe in a system, and if they see a true case of abuse or neglect, they kind of just group it all together, and then they say, oh, we're erring on the side of the tremendous pain and suffering that is inflicted upon the whole family, on growing children. It's, you look at the developmental stages of children and what is going on in their lives, and so it's not right what is going on. And so don't be fooled by the niceness. What you say will be used against you, and a case will be built by your own words. It is best to not say anything and to be looking for someone who has knowledge, who has been through the system before. Many people, not just one. Go out and look, because there's many people speaking out today. When this happened to me in 2014 in my family, there wasn't as much information out there. It was all about 14th Amendment stuff, which is completely about being a federal U.S. citizen, and that's what they've done with the 14th Amendment. So now there's a lot more information coming out about how to stand in your power and live it as a state citizen, American national. And there are people, they're not, saying this is what you have to do or need to do, that each of us has gained through our own trials. And so I just wanted to put this out for those who might be in a situation where CPS is at your door, and the best thing to do is to get as many resources as possible as soon as possible, and it will paperwork that you can put in right away to correct your status, and to affidavits that are powerful to tell them that what is going on, and ever to them. But knowledge is, and so if we have that knowledge in this time, and this client need to unite, the cabal and all of that, they are united, even though each one has their own parts they're playing, right? They each one, just like CPS, you have the caseworkers, you have the supervisors, you have the attorneys, you have the so-called judges, you have, the counselors. All of these providers are working together in unity so that they can do what they're doing. Well, it's time that moms and dads, the people, unite in such a way that we use knowledge as our tool, as guiding our way, our light. And there's a lot more where that comes from, and I will keep saying we need to go inside and do our internal work, connect with the divine, the source that we are all a part of, to have direction and guidance. But as we're led into these open doors, we need to be ready. And I have to say, prepare your fields for the rain that is coming. And we can do this. People who are waking up today have been through something, and that was the reason for that was because it was there to wake you up and to help you grow. And it's not there to attack you and keep you down. So if we start to look at things in that way, it's very, very helpful. What am I to learn from this experience? And then keep going and know that you're not alone. Know who your friends are, okay? The people who are doing this are not going to give you the answers and help you out. They are not those who you would call your friend, even though they are very nice. They do that in order to get you to talk, right? That's just kind of what you do. And they want to be away. They're not there to try to gather information to prove your innocence, even though they don't use those words, because it's not a true court of record. It's not an Article 3 court at all. So they're just going off of hearsay, presumptions, assumptions, and that's what they base the case off of. And the preponderance of evidence is the lowest standard of proof. So yeah, they're going to be as friendly as possible to collect that information to build their case. And it is important to be knowledgeable because they are in seats of so-called power right now. At least they're, have enforcement behind them. And so you need to know how to stand. I love you so much, Shay. I really wanted to try a live, even though I have a bad connection to get on here and to speak this message. And if you popped on, I miss you. I'm doing a lot of stuff, and this is one of those things where it does happen. New doors have been open for me to learn and to step into it. I'm a bad person, and so this is, karma, or I'm reaping what I've sown, or whatever. In past lives, I had no clue what in the world I did. There's so much more, and yeah, I'm gonna use this, not our own family, but others, because yeah, we need to be the lights that shine on the darkness that has been tearing families apart. Yeah, so I love you, Shay Shay, and thank you everyone else who comes on here. Remember that CPS is not your friend, and you need to know that you are able to remain silent, but you have to act. You have to be, they will use manipulation. If you remain silent, they may come in and try to, take one over on you and coerce you, and they may, because of enforce, major damage in your life. So it's very important for you to get the knowledge now on how to stand and how to come back and say no. I've reclaimed my birthrights. This is not happening, and you have no authority, and it's time for you to go. And this is done through paperwork and through how you hold these experiences for the moms and dads who have lost their families. I'm so glad that you had fun with your brothers right here on my video, as I'm sharing with other moms and dads, and maybe other kids who are looking for information and help, because we need resources for our children and our elderly as well. They don't know what to do in these situations, and just know you're loved, and there's people standing for you, okay? Lots and lots of people, and they're not just standing, they're standing up instead of sitting. That means that they are doing things to help to bring families back together, to unite, and to stop this injustice that is occurring all over this planet. It's not the first time it's happened. I did a video on that. They've been doing this for a very, very long time. And so, yeah, people are waking up to it and speaking their truth. And I think this is going to help more and more people, because the system is getting bigger in a lot of ways, but their time is up. And it's up to us to make sure that we shine our lights. We're the ones that we've been waiting for. There's not going to be someone who comes in to save us from this. It's us doing our part. Each one of us has a part to play in this, however big or small it is. So Shay Shay and everyone else who watches this later on, Thank you so much for just being here. Thank you for learning and sharing, because the more people who know about this and just reach out for more information to continue to grow, it's going to have a rippling effect on so many lives that you may not be aware of right now. So I hope that you guys have a blessed night. Shay, I hope talk to you very soon. I'm going to keep doing everything I can, baby. Everything I can. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you and your brothers and your sisters. All right? I love you.